Hey everyone, Ricky here with GSM Arena, and it's nice to see you guys again. Today I'm coming to you from San Francisco at the Galaxy Unpacked event, where Samsung just unveiled 3 new Galaxy S20 models. There's a new Galaxy S20 with a 6.2-inch display, the Galaxy S20 Plus with a 6.7-inch screen, and now there's an even bigger Galaxy S20 Ultra. We're also going to take a look at the Galaxy Z Flip in a separate video, but for now, let's get into it. Now, to be honest, the design isn't really groundbreaking or drastically different, and I kind of wish that Samsung pushed the envelope a little bit more in the design. Now, don't get me wrong, the lineup looks really solid, but the average person might have a harder time telling them apart from the Galaxy S9 or the Galaxy S10. All 3 phones now have 120Hz displays, so no matter which model you get, it'll be a much smoother experience for games, animations, and scrolling. It's worth noting, though, that the 120Hz setting limits the screen's resolution to Full HD. It really is a worthy trade-off, though. The smoothness of the screen isn't something that can be easily shown on this 24 frame per second video, so you really have to see it in person to get the intended experience. While all 3 phones are identical in specs, the Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus are the most alike. However, the Galaxy S20 Ultra is the star of the show, and although it has the same 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera as its smaller siblings, the similarities end here. The S20 Ultra's camera has a whopping 108-megapixel sensor. There's also a periscope 48-megapixel telephoto shooter capable of 10 times hybrid and 100 times digital zoom in conjunction with the main camera. And finally, there's the depth vision camera, which is also present on the S20 Plus, but not on the smaller S20. I'm really excited to test out the zoom and low light capabilities of this new camera sensor, as well as the new 8K video recording, which is captured by a crop of that 108 megapixel camera. You can also simultaneously capture 33 megapixel images while recording 8K. Pretty impressive. The S20 Ultra's selfie camera is also beefed up. It's got a 40 megapixel sensor compared to the 10 megapixel on the other 2 phones. Samsung also added a new feature to all the phones that will detect when you're taking a group selfie and automatically switches to a wider crop. Looking at the S20 Ultra, this phone is really big, and this 6.9-inch display pushes its dimensions past the Note 10 Pluses, so this is definitely going to be a two-handed phone. Finally, as if there wasn't already enough on the S20 Ultra, it'll start with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. But if you go for the next tier higher, you'll get 512 gigs of memory with 16 gigs of RAM. Just insane. I don't know who needs that much RAM on a phone, but if you do, there it is. The Galaxy S20 Ultra is priced even higher than the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and it's clear that high-end phones are only going to get more expensive from here on out. The Galaxy S20 starts at $999, the S20 Plus at $1199, and the Galaxy S20 Ultra goes for $1399. The camera specs on the S20 Ultra seem to be industry-leading, and we can't wait to test what this thing can do in low light and from long distances. I do kind of wish that Samsung came up with a more updated design for the S20 series, but the curved AMOLED screen looks modern enough. I am most excited for the high refresh rate displays making it to more phones, because it's a feature that most people will start to appreciate right away. The Galaxy S20 Ultra is a beast, and if you're after the latest and greatest, this is going to be it. Pre-orders are now open for all 3 models, and those who pre-order the S20 Plus or S20 Ultra will get a free pair of the new Galaxy Buds Plus. We'll be waiting to get our own test unit so that we can put it through its paces, but until then, let us know something that you want to know about the Galaxy S20 Ultra or any of the other Galaxy S20s, and leave them in a comment below. I'm Ricky for GSM Arena, and thank you guys for watching.